What's up YouTube? It's Infamous Beats back again, and today I'm going to show you how you can make a simple West Coast beat in the style of Blueface, YG, DJ Mustard, and more. Without further ado, let's get to it. So we're going to go over some simple keys. I always start off my West Coast beats with just a simple melody. Sometimes I'll just do, regular keys, or sometimes I'll do chords. In this, for this beat, I feel like doing chords, so I came up with a little progression. It's just two simple chords that go like this. And then before it switches back to the loop, I added a transition chord. That's just something simple. So after recording that and quantizing it, it sounds a little something like this. So I always try to find something super simple. West Coast is like, it should be easy to listen to, not a lot of instruments, just super simple. So I just decided to use an electric piano. I usually go with some sort of piano, always for the melody. I always like to have the BPM at 90 to 105. For me, I found that's like the sweet spot for West Coast beats. So this one is at 103, and now that we got the melody down, we'll start going on to drums. Alright, so for the drums, we're going to start off with the kick, and here we go. So with that same kick pattern I just made, I'm going to layer that with like a little stomp sound, so it's going to sound like this. So next I'll add the hi-hats, and for hi-hats, like, you'll get the little rolls and stuff. It's kind of hard to play, so I'll just draw them in myself, and it'll sound a little something like this. So next up is one of my favorite things to add in, is the 808s. So for West Coast beats, I'll usually do like a synth bass, like the classic West Coast kind of synth bass sound, but for this track I'm feeling an 808 more, so I'm gonna go with that. So for the 808, I'm just gonna use the same key as the melody that I played earlier, and I'll come up with something off of that. So after I went back and quantized it, these are what the 808s look like. Pretty simple. And yeah, it just loops after this 4 count, and that's the 808s. So for one of the last steps of this beat, we're gonna do a counter melody, which is basically like a second melody on top of the main one, which is those electric piano chords we came up with. So I'm gonna show you what I did with this one. Usually for counter melodies, I just draw them in instead of playing them. I just find the keys I need and then mess around with that. So from here, I'll show you what I came up with. Pretty simple here. So these are the keys, and I'm gonna play it and show you guys what it sounds like. So it's just a little piano with some extra reverb on it, and I'll play it with the main melody so you guys can hear that. And so we're almost at the end of the beat. So for the last part, basically I took the main melody and chords and basically just copied it onto another instrument pad. So the other instruments I used are some kalimba, and I also used some bell sounds. Then I'll add different like bells and whistles throughout the beat, like little build-ups before the beat drops, just something like this. And pretty much got your beat. You just structure it from there, and this is what it sounds like all together. that's how you make a simple West Coast beat. And once you start to do a couple beats and start to get the idea down, it'll be super quick and easy, and it's really popular right now, so you can sell these beats pretty easily as well. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.